Under these clothes, I believe the reason for my cold and loneliness both. Look. So what's good everybody, my name is JulihTion and welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. This game popped on my radar about 3 months ago or something, and wait, somebody's at my door.
Hello? Can I come in?
No! I am not playing today. Well, I guess I am, because this is a game. Just gonna pause this here. Wow, that's an awkward frame. Hi, it's editing me at 1 AM. My entire family is sleeping, so gotta keep this low key. So, this was recorded back in January, like 2 months ago. Yeah, but the procrastinating ends here. This will be a little bit different from my usual videos, like more chillaxed and low cortisol, if you will. But I won't waste your time anymore. It's time to get back to No, I'm Not a Human. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. Whoa! I like the style a lot. We went to the beach. That's a dead person though. It was too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Alright, then an apocalypse happened or something. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. Why was that person's legs green? Stockings maybe? She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Yeah, everybody has to go to school. No, that just looked like a bald person. There we go, much more immersive. So somebody's at my door. It's so weird, because it's like a mix of 2D and 3D. I love it. Hello? Space. View. Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was, I guess. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something bad seems to be headed our way, like the apocalypse or something. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. That's what's doing everything weird. And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode yet. If the sun explodes, we're all gonna die. All I know is there's something wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. So climate change is our biggest enemy in this game, right? My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt. Or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. What do you mean, see you in the kitchen? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Phone. Can't use it right now. Smoke. I'm not gonna smoke. I don't need any. Better not go in there right now. You can only go to your bathroom during the day? Save. Okay, so we save with that, I guess. And now it turns into a clicking game. Wow. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Nope, I don't look that way, not anymore. Outside? What is happening? Okay, let's go sleep. Breaking news. That is not a person. At 6:30 today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. Wow, the world's going to crap. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. I don't have a lighter. So my neighbor's just in my kitchen now. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Wow, you're in the deep end, man. I mean, yeah, I love my alone time too, but just only being alone, that's bad. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. So, have we had a breakup? Have you lost somebody? Beer day 1. Yeah, not today though. Never mind. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. and you have to remember to let other people in. Why? Why would I let strangers in my house? Yeah, I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Remember, the people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. But don't worry about chatting with people, that won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. I see. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right, yeah, I almost forgot. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. May as well. By the way, I brought you a case of beer, yeah I saw. Knock one back before you hit the sack. Rhymes, span bars. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversations for one day, drink a beer and relax. Huh, interesting. What's in my fridge? Beer. Right. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. Yeah, my neighbor should leave my house too. Oh yeah, this is scary. In the distance you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows. It seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Huh, why is he here then? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. What about this window? This is scary. Okay, nothing. There's a deathly silence outside. So we're in the countryside, pretty much. Like, definitely not in the city. I like this. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Probably the thing at my door. Hi. I don't trust this at all. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. Oh, fix your teeth. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner, and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Real. How do you get here in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I'm gonna go home, scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Oh, the dad's just there now. Oh, we're not really in the countryside. So I see a few things wrong. There's nothing wrong with tall people. It just seems like your legs are a little too short, while your torso just stretches unbelievably high. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everybody there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean any harm. Don't worry. Life is crappy sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Come on, can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? Have you looked in the mirror, man? What genetic malfunction did you have? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight freaking answer asking that directly anyway. You're being a little too aggressive, my friend. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there. No one would have freaking noticed. So if I take him in, I can like check if he's a visitor, right? And then choose to do something. We're so early in the game, I just want to experiment. Come in. Yeah, your face is not normal either, man. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate you trusting me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm scared. Where'd you go? No, where'd you go? I'll check in during the day. Oh, okay, so we can't even check now. I'm scared. I am like 98.7 body heat % chance sure that he's a visitor. I'm gonna die. Hello? Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. The TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Why are you aligned like this? Like, I don't know if the game's trying to make me think like, these people are visitors but then they're human. Like, why would you be like that? Why can't you just look normal? Like this. How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just... you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. That's gonna happen to me tomorrow too. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here, with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. I don't know. They kinda look normal. One of their eyes is weird, but maybe it's just like shading. Why would you be like this? Can I come in? Like, that's not normal, but yeah, come in, sure. I'm just gonna let everybody here. You know what they say? The first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. I get to live a little longer, thank God. Right. Oh my gosh, again? Hello? You seem normal, but you're hiding your eyes. Hey, can you help me? I'm not from around here. How'd you even end up here? I was heading to the capital, planning a trip. Then they closed the borders, and now I'm stuck here. I'm just passing through, really. You picked a heck of a time for sightseeing. Yeah, I got that. Believe me, if I'd known what would happen with the sun, I'd never have come. But I'm here now, and I can't afford a hotel. Please let me stay with you. Nothing else? Come in. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Time to sleep then. Okay, hi again. Like, why are we listening to news from a visitor? Like, how can we tell this is what actually is happening, you know? Maybe we can't. Maybe that's the thing. Like, we can trust this. Interesting. Okay, good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to the recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. Now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding a contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans, yes. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. So that's how you know a visitor? No, but I can't trust what this guy says. I can't. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor, so the one on the right? That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. So you definitely need to be checked. Yes, was there something you wanted? Should I ask again, why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop freaking blaming everything but yourselves!" Yeah, I need to test you. What do you want to check? I guess teeth? You want me to show you my teeth? Yeah, I haven't seen your teeth at all. Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Oh! I don't know. What happens if I throw this guy out? What if it's not a visitor? What is this? Is just the style of the game or something? Pretty yellow, right? Not one bit. So piece off with your test. I'm not a visitor. So these are our options. We can leave them alone or pull out the gun. But if I don't shoot them, they might kill me in my sleep. I mean, obviously they're an... Well, crap. Look at you waving that boomstick around. Shoot if you want, you freaking nutcase. Just know that it's all bullcrap. I'ma hear them out. You know what? Go freak yourself. I'm sick of you breathing down my neck. I'm gonna regret this. I'm leaving them alone. I just wanted to scare them a little bit. He wasn't scared at all. He has to... Freak it. I don't like your attitude. I need to test them again. No, I don't want anything. Okay, so I need to test them again if I want to shoot them. Wow. So that's that. I took 3 people in, right? Okay, you're here. Wow, yeah, I can see the sunburns. At least not perfect skin, I guess. If only I could get out of this place. Where were you planning to go? What's the point now? I'm never getting home anyway. I'd been planning this trip for so long. Saved up. Begged for vacation leave. And what do I get? The trip ended before it even began. Okay, your eyes seem pretty normal. That's a visitor. I'm shooting her. I hope all this ends soon. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. I mean, I saw your teeth already, though, I think. Wait, what? You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever... Gosh, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. See, it's the exact same teeth. So, do I fit the person? But I feel so bad shooting her. Fine, whatever. Let's sleep. This might be so bad. Let me just check the windows first. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Aw. That's nice, that's sweet, I like that. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground, somebody killed them. It appears to have happened recently, the blood still hasn't dried. Okay, so now be extra careful with who's on the other side of the door. Are all visitors bad though? Because they're intelligent, right? But is it just to like trick humans so they can eat us or kill us or something? Why do they even do that? Are they trying to take over? Maybe some of them are nice. Man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. Yeah, I can see the face. You can see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. That is super scary. Oh my gosh. Hello. Your eyes... Your pupils are like a cat's. That's not normal, is it? The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. That's right. It's super hot outside. And you're wearing a scarf? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not. But I have a request. Blah. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure if I can trust you with it yet. Take off your jacket. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't be... Come in. Come in. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's... The ceiling is completely normal. Okay. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello. Could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. You good? I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Are your kids dead? Don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack of these rascals, but nothing's happened to them. They probably found their way to my mom's place? What do you mean? They always run off over there when they get sick of me. Or when their father comes by to ask for money again. Okay, so will you let me in? They seem mostly normal, but there's something wrong. Like the shirt, for one. Look at the kid! What's going on with the face? Fine. Okay, come in. Sure. Finally a moment of rest. Come on, gotta move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. I don't think you will. Hello? You think I'm letting Jeff the Killer inside my house? Okay, come in. Hey man, open up! The sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Or maybe that's what's happened to you. Let me crash here for a couple nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm not some, what was the word? Freeloader. Why do you look like you haven't slept in a week? Because I haven't. Played a set till dawn, then some wackos rolled up on our spot and started stealing stuff. They even busted my guitar. All this bullcrap's turning people into animals, man. And honestly, if I were a visitor, I'd be kicking the door in or crawling through the window. Instead, I'm just here. Okay, come in. Nah, I wouldn't go anywhere near that kind of crap bag. Yeah, that string bean, that's who I mean. Get rid of them, yeah? Why do you want somebody to leave? The string bean is the tall guy. Maybe he was at the bar where these guys were at. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to rid of them. I'll kick them out. Come in. Your teeth are not perfect. That's a good sign. Alright, rock on! Okay, looks like no one else is coming by tonight. Thank gosh. I don't know what I'm doing. I just basically let everybody in. Smells like someone died tonight. I don't think we're talking about the teenagers. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has shown no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Interesting. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under their finger. That's so normal though. Am I a visitor? Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out. Oh, like literal dirt. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. Right, okay. Who is that? The guy we saw? What's going on here? If only there was a little warmth. You're keeping the jacket on? Yeah. There's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm even in the heat. Do you like have a sickness or are you just a visitor? And your eyes? I don't know, it's just weird. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even cold? I don't shower. I'm not going to answer that question. Man, I miss my axe! What? Daydreaming? Caught myself counting who's still standing from the old crew. Back then, after every funeral, we'd plug in and shred. Better than rotting in bed or getting wasted. True. One time I hammered the same riffs 3 nights straight, played till my fingers bled. Just me and my axe. Now it's the same crap in and day out. Visitors, scorching sun, just another round of heck. Bottoms up. Right. That's not good. Okay, how's it going here? It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this. It's not, but it's too late to change any of that now. You seem pretty normal. I mean, yeah, something's wrong with the kid, but I don't think you're a visitor, you know? Maybe. So where's the dead person? In the bathroom, I guess. What happened back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who'd grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulder. Is that why it's like that? In the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out from my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in headlights. Then the big guy went to the fridge and to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. Why didn't the sun burn you up? I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just laying there on the ground and then... That's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? I do! No, it can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom, my dad. No! I'm not a visitor, right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. They're freaking out. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. And yep, there we go, body bags. Let me check you. I need to test you. Your hands. I can't tell if they're clean or not. I mean, they seem really dark for fingernails, right? No, they're not. They're like fully clean on the tips. What's on them? Dirt? No way. There was dirt? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. I'm scared of dying. I'm sorry, I am too. That's why I'm doing this. Can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? She was a visitor. I was right. Thank gosh. Okay, hello. Now you. I need to test you. Teeth or hands? Hands. Because they definitely have dirt. They haven't been... I don't know. Nails. You tore your nails out. The eyes. The cheeks. Your nails are gone. And you're just like freezing all the time. Okay, I don't... Do you think my nails match what they say about visitors? You can't really check my hands when they're like this. Forgive me, please don't shoot. There's something I'd like to tell you, but... I'ma hear them out and shoot them tomorrow, right? I'm tired of living like this, but he chose not to kill me. Meanwhile, someone else was killed in their own home. Ever think about why that is? No. The visitors, for some reason, are just not killing me. They're killing everybody else in this house. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I am just... There's so much happening. There's such a learning curvature right now going on. It's hard for my brain to keep up, you know. Just let's take this moment to chill. Always this window first. Because this is the nicest. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up base? Come here! Oh, they're even here. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. Oh my god, imagine the smell! Don't! Two FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Yeah, so the sun is that hot that like the bodies just burn. You see a group of armed soldiers? Whoa! Okay, they're for security for the FEMA employees, I guess. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. That's like the main boss here? I see. Hello? I mean, you're not bald, I guess, so you're not him. But, yeah, no. You're not, I don't care what you say, you're not coming inside. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I've got a gun. Delicious! Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? I don't understand what you're saying. Speak more clearly. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. So that's why you need to take people in. That guy would have probably come through the window or something. Okay, that was a soft knock. Hello? Yo! Just for the shirt alone, you're not coming inside. But also, what's with the neck? Your head doesn't match the body, or the skin color, or... Nothing matches anything. What's been going on exactly? Tell me exactly what's been going on here. I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the reason. Everyone's running around like chicken butts instead of doing what counts pure and natural. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying, for real. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Frick the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? I don't. You should leave. Oh, I see. You're a freaking moron. I didn't realize that at first, my bad. I'll just go see if your neighbor's more... Did I kill my neighbor? Yeah, okay, I'm glad I didn't take you in a way. But if my neighbor dies because of... Okay, wow. So we meet again. I've never seen you. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing, I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. I have no idea what that means. Tell my fortune by choosing a page of this book. In this book. Where should I open to? You know how books go, right?
Nope.
Start, we're kinda learning everything. Towards the middle is like a peak point, and then ending again, you know? But that's usually when the bad things also happen. So, beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. What does it mean? I need to think through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold, you need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I'll keep it in mind, buddy. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Great. Okay. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. This was an easy night. Somebody's gonna be dead tomorrow, though. I know I have at least one visitor in my house. I have to. Gosh, okay, the news! FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized a quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign. Blood red eyes. Yeah, you would think I'd see that. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Who died? Is it you? Where's your kid? There's no freaking way, man. Where's your kid? I feel like her kid was a visitor, but nobody else was. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around, probably just wandered off somewhere. Do you have a phone? I could call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. I do have a phone. I mean, honestly, I don't know if she is a visitor, but I feel like her kid was. So I don't know if it's a liability to keep her here. Damn, the guitar guy died. It was cool. Any ideas on what to do about your temperature? I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. Picture deep space, vast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I'll never feel the heat of the sun. I know she is a visitor, right? Is she a deadly one or not? Should I just get rid of all visitors? We have 3 energies now. We can check everybody in this house. Hello, I need to test you. Eyes. Normal eyes. See? But is her kid gonna be running around if I keep her in? I don't know. I want to see her eyes. Because they're like cat-like. Just because they seem cool. Eyes are a window to heck, not to the soul. My soul burned out long ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Wait, your eyes are normal though. I mean, kinda at least. Narrow pupils? Probably because the cold has tightened my skin. I know she's a visitor. It's super obvious. Okay, don't scream at me. I need to check myself. What do you mean? Eyes? Okay, not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to sleep, I guess. Alright, more people at the door. What? Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred and blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to my neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? That actually really shocked me, man. What? Are you serious? The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. Yeah, it's a soldier. They had weapons. This is the guy who came to my door last night. No, and I notice it now. That guy. Weird. Yeah. Every soldier is dead. Okay, yeah, I don't need to see this. Wow. So I need to have somebody in here all the time. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Everything's on track. Right now, you just need to stay calm. What happens next? I'll take 1 person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. So should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take 1 person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Okay, they took the mother. So she's dead, because the kid is still with her. But at least the kid won't kill anybody. Cool, so... Now I only have 1 person here and I know they're a visitor. That's bad. Can you at least try to make it less obvious? Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. I don't know if he's actually a visitor. He's probably just insane. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure new world. Behold the freaking beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and boil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning! And it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous freaking asses under its gaze. What'll happen to you? What does this have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes his salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You definitely see, that's why you're still alive. Wear a black shirt next time, you should leave. Maybe I am stupid, I don't care. You're shooing away a righteous and just man. If you say that like that, I know you're not that. Behold, cat food. Let me in and I shall bestow you... Cat food, huh? I'm glad I told him not to come in, because now he's giving me stuff for coming in. Okay, come on in. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. Oh, before I forget, you got any beer? I do. Yeah, I'm kinda shameless, I know. Oh no, that's the neighbor's daughter. She's crying. Hi, let me in. What happened? They killed her dad. Who? Visitors. Why did you let them in? Oh God. Yeah, I saw your house. Come in. Come in. Oh, now's the first time I feel really bad if the visitors kill a person. Oh no. If she's dead, I'm throwing everybody out of the house, man. I don't care. Yeah, I'll help you. Okay, there's still more coming though. They have the cat, you know. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you. How'd you find my house? See city? Live there. Saw your house? Walk over here. Not hot here. Did someone send you here? Don't think so, why matter? I mean, she is a visitor, but I need the cat. I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance?
No.
But I was told I need the cat. But if I take her in, the girl's probably gonna die. Okay. I'll make a deal with you guys. If the girl dies, the video ends. No outro, no nothing, it just ends. Come in. Poor dance and freezing cold, so sad. Do not torture Kitty, Kitty hates cold. So is it a problem that the cold person is here? I don't think so. They didn't tell me to throw them out. Alright, time to sleep. No blood. No smell of blood. Nobody died. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. I am. I'm not dumb. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Interesting. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. What if somebody just shaved? Armpits, that's just kind of weird. Or like maybe there's not ever any hair growing in the armpit. So nobody died. I'll be back in a moment. Where's the cat? Oh yeah, she's gone. They took her away. I know. Girl's here. Why are you purple? Hello. Where's the cat? What do you freaking mean, basement? Oh, I don't like this. Why? What? What's going on? Why is this missing like tiles and everything? Are visitors trying to crawl into my house from underground? Okay, no, that's terrifying. Yeah, let's do a few tests here. Hello, Kitty's here. What more do you need? Why are you here? You opened the door. Why did you come to the door then? What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? I'll keep her. So if I just keep Kitty happy, everything should be fine, right? Okay. How you holding up? You said you had something to reveal when we met. What was it? I'm not sure if I want to talk about it right now. Something has been on my mind for a long time. It might be why I feel so cold. I'm loath to bring it up, but it might just consume me if I don't. Please tell me. I'll tell you tomorrow. I think I'll be ready then. You are not killing her, right? Like, I'll keep the cat. Fine and dandy. I don't know where the cat is, though. I can't see the cat. I'm listening, human. Speak. Are you a member of some faith? Yes, human, but my faith is nothing the lowly religions you know of. I worship the holy sun itself, for she protects and loves us. But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. Bullcrap! It is righteous and... Whoa, okay, I need to take a break. Okay, I think I can read now. Bullcrap! It is righteous anger. Maybe not. Bullcrap! Its righteous anger is directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are the true sinners. May those who descend never find themselves beneath its scorching rays of salvation. They seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. Heretics? You heard right, human. FEMA are damned heretics. Are they? They interfere in processes that are beyond our control, the control of regular people. Our? You sure you fit into that group? They stick their noses where they don't belong. May the sun incinerate their beamless Who threw my mother into that puddle? Whoa, what? Okay, I will check you though. What do I check though? I am not looking at this guy's armpits no matter what. And hands are probably dirty anyway, teeth are most definitely dirty. Let me look at your eyes. Oh right, you are speaking some weird stuff. Right. Okay, definitely not red, but I don't know if yellow is much better. Try gazing in the sun for longer like me. He's not a visitor, he's just... cuckoo, cuckoo, you know? The cat! Very insightful, man! Let me pet the cat. Aww. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Like the massive hearts coming out of him didn't tell you enough. I got cat food, but I don't want to use it yet. I think that's good enough. Should be at least. Let me go talk to the girl. This is so sad. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking and Dad said they were wrong and then they said... Okay, just rest. Oh no, the girl calls out for her father non-stop. Wow, that's super dark compared to everything else going on in the game. I might as well just check myself. Let me see my teeth. Okay, you got that little spot there. Crap, white. Smokers would kill for these. Is that what these are for? Getting your teeth yellow? But I had clear signs that they were not perfect teeth. He had like a similar mark in his teeth like mine. I mean, mine are yellow, so I'm good, but like, I also have this like little brown pit. When I was a kid, I had like a little accident where my front teeth split in the middle. So I had to like get like a filling, like fake teeth, transplant, whatever thing there. Then like in the summer 2024, one of the teeth like fillings just snapped out for some reason. So I had to get that replaced again, but for some reason like a little dirt particle got stuck in the middle and I can't get it out. It's really annoying, but I don't want to get like everything redone again just for that. Okay, may as well just use the last energy for you. Okay, I have things written in pupils, see? I mean, she doesn't have bloodshot eyes really. Her whole pupil is just bloodshot. Tragedy, you live alone, yes, so how it feel? Do you see all the people here? I am not alone anymore. Just don't kill the girl, I pet the cat. I'm scared. Where's the cat? Okay, I don't think I can pet the cat during the... Oh, here you are. Hello. Whoa, why do we have Aurora Borealis in the sky? Are we in the like northern hemisphere? Where I am? Living now? Am I in my own house in this game? You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. Whoa, a strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. I did not know, though. Interesting. She's still crying. Okay, never mind. That was just beer. Burp. Wow. Okay. That's metal, but why do you have to? Someone has yanked out its teeth. Is the visitor like building themselves up to be less like a visitor? The head must have been there all day. Yeah, I know, it's a creepy pale visitor. What about this window? I'm scared. Is he there? No. The officials are inspecting the massacre scene, you know, all the dead soldiers. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against the... Yeah, I did not either. That's insane. Now there are a few more body bags. That's rough. Who's at the door? Good evening. Hi. We're running a routine inspection. Didn't you already take one? When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Who are you testing? The procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Took the girl. I hope these people right here, I hope I'm pointing that, are actually good. Because if not, they better not kill her though. Because I know she's not a visitor. Look at her. She's just freaking traumatized. Her whole family is gone. Okay, once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. So like later on, if we can't give anybody, like if we would be alone after that person is gone, we can just like make them wait a little bit. Interesting. So we got the page from them. Wow, that's heavy knocking. Hi. I expected as much. It's you again. So you're still holed up here, I see. What do you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Because I'm a human, unlike you. Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? Not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now. And only dogs survive here. I got a cat, they're doing fine. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were, obviously. Life's changed, and we're evolving. You're falling out of freedom. No, we are... What's the word? Adapting. Next time we meet, things will be very interesting. I bet so. Every time I meet you, it's always interesting. Oh, hey, wonderful the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. So if I take them out, but keep the cat. How did you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift I was given. Is that how you survive? Like you can see into the future? I don't see at all. But you know, I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you, already has been here twice. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it in the radio. Will you listen? I have not listened to the radio once. What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing, oh, I already said too much. But, for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance will continue. Maybe it will bring you peace. At least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Right, okay. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here really took it out of me, let me tell you. How you doing? Mind if I pop in and rest a minute? How long were you walking? What really constitutes a long walk anyway? Take yourself. You're at home, yet how many steps have you taken here? Like 11. Have you been walking for a long time? You must have been, surely. No. But I've marched through more decades than you have had hot dinners. That's the difference between you and I, dearie. You could have just kept walking, why did you stop here? Have you got wigs in those ears, dearie? I'm tired of walking. Here, I'd have a chance to meet my breath, or catch my breath, I mean, and maybe have a nice natter. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell me something, and I'll spin you a yarn in return. Okay, sure, come in. Oh wow, this was a mistake. Look at the eye. Thank you, dearie. I can tell you'll be a very entertaining host, and maybe I'll find out what's been going on around here. Maybe. Was that all? Nope. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? Why are you hiding your mouth? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who have been abandoned. I took in those they called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to take care of them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. Wow. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. If that's actually happened, wow. Like, yeah, the game is really trying to, like, tell you that, yeah, most of the visitors are harmful. They'll kill us. They'll just straight up murder us. But, like, we're not innocent either. This was done by humans. We burned children alive. Just because some of them might have been visitors. But they didn't kill anybody in the building. Wow, come in. I know there's nothing I can do to bring them back, but thank you for listening and for letting me in. If only the neighbor's girl was still here, they could talk. Okay, looks like nobody else is coming tonight. Alright, time to sleep. Is somebody dying? Somebody died, yes. Emergency broadcast. I shouldn't be taking anybody to my shelter. Like, they're all out here, the humans, trying to survive. Like, they seek shelter from my place. I'm just taking the visitors in too, so they can all just die. What am I doing? I feel like I've messed up too many times. I want to restart already. Like, I thought the game over or something would come faster, but no, I'm just... I don't know, man. What am I doing? Fine, let's continue. Wildfires are now sweeping across. So all forests are burning. You know what that means? A fire will kill many humans too, but there will be less oxygen now. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new terrifying... What am I saying, bro? A new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Tell me. Aura film photography. Oh, dark patches. Aha, okay, weird. Who died? Who's dead? You're alive, that's good. Oh yeah, the girl's gone. That's bad. No, none of you died either. It's the guy. I mean... Should I say it? Maybe I should. I don't really miss them though. Pet the cat. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. Should I feed it? Maybe I should save it. Just in case, you know? Like if I actually need it at some point. Are you even human? And you? What is left in you? What is make me worse? What are you talking about? The radio! Can we listen to it? Here. What? I've missed all of this? To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob. Alright, yeah. Okay, it definitely doesn't work. Dude. This is... What? The city is condemned of pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. I missed like everything. Oh dearie me, I'm getting old. Where are you from? City born I am, dearie. No wee cottage in the country, no grumpy old husband or grandbabies to speak of. I'd sit by myself on a bench most days. Could feel a bit of life there, you see. And all the things I'd hear. But when all this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. How can you feel alive when everybody around is dropping like blooming flies? Step into the stairwell and there's always some poor soul lying there, covered in white cloth. My cat wants out. Heavens, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone rather than keep watching such sorrow. So off I popped, toddled off looking for a place where there's still stories to hear, life to feel. And looky here, fate's led me straight to your door, dearie. No, I'm no churchgoer, but in times like these, well, feels like heaven itself guided my steps. She seems fine, right? Oh, no way, I'm gonna talk to her. Okay, so please tell me what you're hiding. Yes, I wanted to share a secret. I think I'm ready. It usually ends badly, but maybe not this time. Under these clothes, I believe, the reason for my cold and loneliness both. Look. She can't be a visitor though. What was that? Like a void just killed everybody in the room. I was just starting to like the granny here. And honestly, I don't care about the visitor over there. I have their cat already. Wow. What did you do? I didn't mean to. I mean, I believe the reaction was genuine. And I pushed her to reveal the secret. I thought it would be different here. It never is. I didn't want this. I swear I didn't. I don't want to do either. I want to keep her in here. I didn't die. She could protect me. I'm not gonna shoot. Right now. A bullet would be kinder. I can still feel pain, unfortunately. Yeah, you can stay until nightfall. I know you hate me. Still, I'm sorry. This isn't what I wanted. That's gonna be a pain to clean up. What am I supposed to say now? I saw a kind old person and a weird freaking killer that brought a savior cat into my house just explode. Because she lifted her shirt, her stomach was a void. Yet I still don't want to throw her out. Because I see an opportunity here. She has such immense power. Imagine if if the pale guy comes here. We just let her show the void and he explodes. Boom, world is saved or something. At least our neighborhood. Like, just keep her in a room with no other people, and as long as she doesn't show the void, we should be fine. And we didn't die just now for some reason. I don't know why we didn't. Because even a visitor died from that. The game, like the atmosphere and everything here is so different, you know. I just don't really feel much remorse for people dying when there's a lot, like, real catastrophe going on outside. Am I horrible? Maybe I am. Did she die though? See, she didn't die. Just keep the cold person like locked in a closet or something. Living room is a bad idea. How you doing? Yeah, those poor children. Are you okay? I suppose. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Fear makes us do a lot of things we regret, honestly. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child? And chaos reason is the first thing to go. But don't people realize that killing children is... I can't even find the words. Yeah, it is... It is bad. Hardship unmasks us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl up from underground. That's what I'm saying. That's what the game is trying to tell us. I may as well test her. I guess a photo, why not? This is such a strange way of taking, like, evidence. Yeah, leave them alone, obviously. I'm not gonna shoot her. Wait, let me, like, see. I need to test you. Photo. Okay, yeah, it does seem a little strange. Wow. Wow. No warmth, but you can see the void. She is not a visitor. She's something else entirely. I feel like she is the key to like resolving everything, because the sun is going to explode or something really soon. Everything's going so hot. She's super cold all the time. She's not a visitor, she's something else. She has to be the key. I guess let's check ourselves. Hands, sure. Clean as everything, I don't know. Powder marks. I want to see what happens next night. There's no knocking. The music, this seems so final. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can tell if he's alive or dead. Tear-streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. Things will only get worse. It didn't seem so bad at the start. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. A FEMA officer shot everybody. Are you sure they were all visitors? How would you know? Panicked people rush to nearby houses. No one is willing to let them in. Except me. Come on in. The entire city is burning. There's nobody coming in. No one is coming. Alright. I don't know what's gonna happen. Just go to sleep. The night is already over. Whoa. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight. Why would you need to tell that? Like, it should be obvious. Now you're just telling, remember, support us! There's something we don't know. And they know something we don't. Is she gone? She's still here. I don't want her to go away. How long have you been a teacher? For about 3 months before the cataclysm. But I was hardly a model teacher. I didn't love the work. Back then, the kids were just noisy and exhausting. Cataclysms changed that. It opened my eyes. You know, any one of those poor children could have become a rock star, a politician, a parent. But now, they'll never hold a guitar, never go to school, never grow up. They will forever remain an army of dreamers. I remember a day when one of those kids came in running in, crying, saying his parents were afraid of him. They thought he was a visitor and so they threw him out. He didn't know where else to go, so he came to me, to the kindergarten. Yeah, she's crying. Forgive me. 7 days. 7th day. Township Day. The whole place is burning though. This is not going well. I have nothing to check. Let me drink a beer. Right. With the radio. I could use it. Female officers are shooting. I don't know what's going on. I just want someone please help. Yeah, they're just shooting everybody. Even non-visitors. Like, they're not the good guys. They're not the good guys. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all of this? Any place in the world? Not really, no. Whoa. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out there. Are they trophies? What if he kills for not for defense but for sport? You hope you're not his enemy. Yes, I do. There's somebody at the door this time at least. Oh. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? The latter, definitely. Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Wow, poetic. This is tragic. Don't like this game. I mean, this guy knows how warm it is outside. Fancy letting me in, mate? Why are you walking in your underwear? Yeah, it's really hot. I'm not saying that. No clue why the rest ain't figuring that out. Walking around like it's snowing or something. Bunch of clowns. Me, I've been around. First thing I did walking out that gate is peel all that junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. Oh, you were in jail, I see. What are you doing at my place? Ain't got nowhere to go, mate. No cash. Old lady hitched up with some other clown. And I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Then I peep at this spot. Clean, quiet, off the mat. Out in the sticks, with no punks snooping around. Perfect place. You gonna let me crash here, mate? Yes, I am. Smart choice, mate. He seemed human. What can I say? Maybe not a good human, but... Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. A rather vague answer. Well, fine. I suppose we can finalize an agreement at a later date. Backdated appropriately, of course. Although... in lieu of a formal contract, how much do you charge per night? Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me? Do I look like I need a favor? Yes, you're outside, I'm inside. Unbelievable to think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full legal contract. What are you talking about? Come in. As long as you don't kill anybody. Now, I can't tell if he's just burned or a zombie. Hey! Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, they... the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? There are no hospitals, man. Yeah, I can see that. They're all burning. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating ya. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires than dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. He doesn't seem like a visitor, honestly. Like, he definitely just seems like he got burned. Come in. I mean, no matter what I say, I basically let everybody in, right? Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. Yeah, they gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put out fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? So they killed the girl, right? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. I don't know what to do, man. The FEMA officers haven't been here in a few days now, though. Let me just go to sleep. I don't I'm just going through this now. So many shocking things have happened. I don't know how to keep up anymore. Okay, yeah, give me details, I need them. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. I think we saw them. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplice. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Interesting. What the heck happened? Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. Ugh, that looks disgusting. I don't know what that is. Webs of wax, okay. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. What? What was that about? Is that how, like, humans turn into visitors or something? Like a bacteria? Up next. I don't care what's up next. We never see it anyway. Thank gosh you're still here. Okay, and now you. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. I guess. These two I don't know about. What a world. What now? Isn't it obvious? We've yet to finalize an appropriate rental agreement. Is that really so important right now? I'd also appreciate if you addressed me correctly and with appropriate respect. Sir will do just fine. Honestly, manners these days. Whatever you say. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? You could at least pretend to be cooperative, I'll show you cooperative. Let me test you now. Been watching TV, have we? Fine, do your tests. Yeah, I will. I don't want to look at the ears. I don't trust it. That's weird. Fine, whatever. I'll believe anything the TV says. Yeah, I know. I am already starting to think that myself. Like, is this believable? Can I trust these instructions? But whatever, here you... even if I am not playing the doctor, that's not okay. Okay, all square, bunky. If you did time, where are your tattoos? Just cause I ain't inked up don't mean I ain't done time. Sure, I've been in my fair share of trouble, but I never killed a man. Don't take this the wrong way, mate, but I gotta ask. How you calling the shots here? What about it? I got a feeling you're letting just about anyone in here. Fine, you got me, man. Say you let some old geezer in and he goes and kneels over your couch. Then what? They'll pin it on you, his death on your hands, get it? Oh, you don't even know how many deaths I have on my hands. I lost count just during this recording already. Or say it's a woman. Some guy knocks her up. Then what? I haven't thought of that. You gonna take care of the rugrat? You want that mess? It's not my kid. But I guess I have to. We have to survive somehow. I need to take people in. Maybe not everybody. I should have been more careful at the start. Bottom line, mate. Real men only. Me, you, we can pull our weight. Whatever you say, Jacksepticeye. And this is coming from an ex-con? Yeah? Look, all I'm saying is don't be letting just anybody in. It'll come back to bite you. It has already done so. More times than I can count. Since when did you become an expert? The day you got out? Loud and clear, mate. I'll stay out of it. I don't know. He just seems so human, not weird in any way. But this guy, though. I'm gonna need to test you a little more, though. The photo next. Want me to chase cheese for you too? I'm sure it'll prove something. There's nothing. Interesting. I'm gonna do one more for you. Not bloodshot, just yellow, probably from staring at the sun. Found anything? Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. I think you're all fine. Alright, let's go to sleep. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. Uh-oh. Small pocket of safety, But how long can they keep hiding? Hopefully they're not digging into my basement though. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Yeah, duh. One more window. The scariest one of them all. Wow, okay. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. But they're all around them though. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Yeah. Uh-oh. Alright, what's going on here? Hello. Why, I didn't give the page to anybody. They're just gonna take someone. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. Look who's talking. You're destroying our planet. Cities, people, everything just gone. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all of this going to continue, huh? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again. Yes, but this time we'll need two! Do I have to? I don't trust him. No, I'm done. For frick's sake, have it your way. You enjoying the wheel behind me? That's what happens when stubborn buttholes like you get in our way. I don't think it's our fault. It's your fault. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. No, you don't. Just give us people. Why did I give? And I gave the lady with the jacket. No, she's the one I need. I don't like this. This is not good. There they go, I guess.
Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it.
What exactly do you feel?
Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong.
Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that?
We are the harbingers of a new faith. The orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity. To free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam.
I don't know what the last word means, man.
We are simply helping her, Dark Lothar. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back.
What do you want?
Must perform the ritual rites. Wait anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. This influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway?
I've been letting everybody inside. Half of them are murderers and they kill the rest. And then the FEMA agents take everybody away.
In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks.
Sounds like a tall order.
It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace?
Oh yes, most definitely. You know, yellow's no my favorite.
A world where no one is a burden to any other. What so are my people? And remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way.
Then I'll just shoot you all. Why not? I'm just doing everything this game is throwing at me, you know. I'm open to new ideas, I guess. I like being threatened, but fine, I'll help.
Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them.
Bye-bye. More coming? Okay. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival. Man, You have a fully like upgraded AK there with the handle grips and everything. Wow. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you?
Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighbor who's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing about me.
What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof?
Oh, you mean this necklace?
Oh, I didn't even realize that. There's like teeth and fingers, ears. That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. What about the fingers and ears? And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. That answers my question. Thank you. So why are you here?
Hold it.
You're already asking questions. Now that's mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should be keeping an eye out for? I mean, he has to know about FEMA. He has to know about that threat. But a half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting, you actually saw him?
I believe you did.
You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You got my attention. I'll be back again. You better. I hope you kill him. That visitor seems like a lot of trouble.
Wow. Wow, boys.
How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. Does she look unusual? You look unusual. So you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately. Even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to seduce me. Thing is, guys, right, she comes in, me, I'm done for. But the thing is, I mean, come on right in, come on right in, come on right in, sure. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together, just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. Hope so. Okay, was that all? That was all. I feel like I've made a beautiful mistake, but I guess we'll just have to see in the next episode, because we're stopping this right here. And don't you call me anything in the comments, alright? You probably didn't even watch this far. Comment down below if you're still watching. Just, man, that's honorable, that's admirable. I've recorded for almost 2.5 hours of this one episode already. I don't even know how long this is gonna be. Let's take our kombucha. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. My favorite drink. It's a drink? I guess it is. Makes me feel good, clears my head, reminds me of better times. Yeah, use it now. Why not? I don't see any negatives to it. So that was the first episode of No, I Am Not a Human. This game is awesome. I really like this. It's weird because this is not like entirely unique. Every idea they have here is like something I've already seen somewhere. The style is pretty good, pretty cool, but it also kind of like just reminds me of mouthwashing. I don't know if I told you this story before or not. I was going to make a video of mouthwashing last year, but after looking back at my recording of the game, I was so damn tired. The video was just boring. I didn't want to make you watch something like that, so I just scrapped the whole thing, but I liked the game. That's what I can tell you. But I hope you liked the video, and if you did, why don't you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now!